Anthony Emma.
Yeah.
And Wilson had something that I added to this question. So the first question is from Anthony Emma, and it is, would a sharing or trading system break the game? I think yes, 100%.
Yes.
It never should be added. I see it constantly discussed. Oh, how my friend got his third Gjallarhorn. I want him to trade it to me. No, that would ruin the game. You would have been done with it in 20 hours.
But does it? I'm going to push back a little bit.
And it takes away the fun and the feeling when you actually get what you want. It's exciting.
Sure.
You know?
I just want to push back a little bit. Does it break the game because it's a bad idea, or does it break the game because of the state the game is right now in terms of the amount of loot, the amount of weapons, the amount of armor? What makes it work, in your opinion, and what doesn't make it work?
Okay, this isn't Diablo. Every weapon, like exotic, has something special about it that you can get, that excites you. If you introduce trading, it's just like you get a Gjallarhorn. There's only one type of Gjallarhorn you're going to get. There's not different perks on it or anything.
Yep.
That is a different conversation. Like, I think that'd be really cool if there were different
One
perks
perk
on
that you could
exotics
get.
or something like that. But that's not what you're trading. You're trading the weapon. That person has it. There's no reason to continue playing.
I think
go ahead, please.
It just goes back to what we were talking about, right? Mm-hmm. Like, the reason why we keep coming back is to hunt that exotic weapon or that piece of gear. And it's just like, I don't. There's so many people that just play this game, and it's just like all you'd have to do. Like, if I wanted the Red Death, like, I would have gotten that instantly. You know what I mean? Like, I got 6 Gjallarhorn drops, and sure, it seems like a waste, but at the same time, it's just like I'm also hunting for stuff.
Yeah, 6 Gjallarhorns.
Yeah, I had 6 Gjallarhorns.
What?
I've dismantled every single one of them on stream. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I saw you do that once. I tried. That was when I didn't have it. Yeah.
But, like, if I had those, I could just trade them away and get pretty much anything I want. And then
people would buy
and then
them.
instantly, I'm done with the game.
Yeah.
Like,
so I think
I wouldn't like it at all.
I feel like if you were to implement something like that, you'd have to have like solid content to keep people coming back. And honestly, the only thing keeping people on a daily basis revisiting this game is the exotics, is the gear.
Exotics and your friends. Your friend needs help. Sure, I'll hop on and do it. Yeah. Maybe the reason they do it is because, I'll hop on and do it. Maybe I'll get that Hawkmoon. Or maybe next week you can help me get it.
So I think it wouldn't break the game if there was more to the game. I think as Destiny evolves, this is an inevitability.
There needs to be a lot more to the game.
I think this is an inevitability by like Destiny 2.
Like, you think they'll add it in Destiny 2?
I think this is something
you're
that
totally wrong.
I think this is something that will eventually make it.
I don't think that'll happen.
I don't think it'll happen.
No. That's fair. I mean, I only
need to have like Diablo scale content.
It would have to be like,
and
they
would just need to be a
that's why.
Well,
hang on. Well,
we're getting up, and I was like, no,
then that's fine. Sorry. I could defend myself. No, but what I'm saying is that if there was more to that loop, and there were that many choices, and there were like right now, I feel like in this game this is absolutely the best weapon you can get, and there are so limited numbers that this is that weapon, right? In each class, in just primary, in special, and in heavy. Mm-hmm. And to me, that is what's kind of holding back an idea like this, where there just isn't enough weapons or armor or setups to share.
Yeah.
But the minute there's more of them, like I play a lot of Monster Hunter. That's my thing. You can't share armor and weapons in Monster Hunter because you're crafting them. Your job is to find the materials to make the weapon to do what you're going to do with it.
Cool system.
And that's the way that system mostly works, where you are compiling the resources you need to make something cool that's going to slay some stuff. In Destiny, it doesn't really work that way, and thereby you can't trade weapons. But what you can trade in some cases are like potions and things like that.
Yeah.
But my point is, if there were more there to work with, I think this could absolutely help people. I mean, I think that it still fits within the spirit of helping people do things. I just don't know how they would regulate it. Like, obviously, they need they need a lot more loot. I don't want to put a number on it because that's not fair.
They would need an enormous amount of loot, and then variables within those exotics.
Yeah. I don't like a huge amount of loot. I like that the amount of weapons is obtainable. Yeah. It's not like Borderlands where there's so many you don't really care about the variants.
I agree with you. I think
balance.
It's one of the reasons I definitely have not been sucked into Diablo. It's also another reason I haven't been sucked into Borderlands. I feel like when a game presents me with too many choices, I just become overwhelmed. And I'm just like, well, what's the difference between that gun and this one? Like, I don't get it. And yeah, so I hear you on the same at the same
Don't
time.
give us a little amount of choices. Don't give us too many choices.
Yeah,
I know,
right.
what's wrong with us?
God, what is wrong with
There
us?
was one
Space
other
dementia.
thing.
We've
There
been
was
playing
one
Destiny
other thing
too
Wilson
long.
added, and it's just a little small thing. Alfredo, do you feel any differently if you could only do it at the end of a nightfall during the reward screen?
Give it up. Give it away.
If you could trade during
Only at that reward screen.
only at the reward screen
What
with
if
those players.
Yeah.
I want to take it a step further, but I'm going to let him answer that.
I think
Okay.
that's more acceptable, but I feel like still you need a lot more in terms of depth in the weapons.
Seeing your friend get that makes me want to run it again. You know? Oh, my friend got the Galahorn. Maybe if I run it one more time, I'll get it.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
at the
that-
same
I have
time,
the
it's
opposite
like-
reaction. I'm sending like angry messages. I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't like you. Go ahead,
Everybody
I'm
gets-
sorry.
But I mean, I feel like right now the way that the game is, it's what keeps us coming back is the fact that we don't have those things.
Yep.
If we implement another system to get those things quicker, like if I have every exotic, what's the point of doing my weeklies? What's the
That's the
point
thing.
of like doing my raids? I'm gonna do it for my friends and stuff, but I don't know, like how long is that gonna last? How long are you actually gonna
So
beat your head against the wall that is your Crota hard mode,
once I get Hawkmoon, Suros, and Crux, do I level those weapons up? Why? Why do I care?
I don't even
Like
level up exotics
that
anymore.
would be the next step for me. Get all level 2 exotics and then level them all up. But do I want to do that? I don't know. Jose, we got to wrap it up.
Yeah, we do. Sorry about that. But I will say it is interesting, especially that modifier at the end where it's like, hey, would you do it at the end of a nightfall?
Yeah.
Because that is a very it's almost like you can insert that kind of question at the end of a raid. You can insert it at
I still say no.
yeah, I think
That
I'm
would
going to
cause
lean towards
too
no
many
too.
problems.
I mean, part of me wishes, I don't know, and this is probably a very silly thing, but part of me wishes you could just send it off to someone randomly in Destiny to just go, hey, goodbye, and then someone just goes up to the postmaster like, you have a message, and there it is. Like, if something it's so random, but it's also like, I don't know, it feels like there's a greater good there versus just selfishly like, well, I'll pick Bobby this time.
I'll trade you Galahorn for a plan C.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know, but that maybe that's too altruistic. Maybe that's just not realistic either.
I think
but
it'd be entertaining. Just just send off your exotic weapons.
Yeah.
Someone random will get it.
Yeah.
someone sends you a message back. I got like 6 of these. Where's this coming from? Anyway, that was a really bad idea. All right, well, thank you for listening to Fireteam Chat, IGN's Destiny show. We are a weekly fixture here on IGN, and Destin and Alfredo also do a lot of great work on Destiny. You guys. Hey, where's the Zer video this week? By the way,
We were waiting for you to get back to record this so we can record that.
God,
Oh,
sir.
got it. Okay.
Yeah, I apologize, guys, if it seems like I'm too much sometimes. I just really get passionate about my arguments. Like,
Yep.
And your heavy ammo synth.
Yeah, that too. All right. No, that's fair. But again, you can email us feedback. Just send over an email to destiny@ign.com and leave us some feedback. Send in feedback in an email as well, or head on over to iTunes. Rate the show. Let us know what
review
you
the
think.
show on iTunes.
Yeah,
we're up there
that
now.
helps.
Yeah, that helps. You can definitely find the feed. Just search for Fireteam Chat, iTunes, and Google. It's really not hard.
Yeah.
All right. And lastly, you can find us on Twitter. You can find Alfredo Diaz at...
my Twitter handle is the Alfredo Plays.
And he also plays games on Twitch at...
Twitch.tv/Alfredo Plays.
Okay. Isn't it the Alfredo Plays? Did you cut the off?
No, I don't want the, but I got stuck with the on
I
Twitter.
know. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. And what about you, Destin? Where can they find you on Twitter and on Twitch?
At Destin Legary and on Twitch, twitch.tv/Destin Legary. I
right.
play infrequently on
Lately.
Twitch. Yeah,
Oh,
just
okay.
busy.
Yeah, no, that's fair. You're a busy dude. All right, and lastly, you can find myself on Twitter only at Jose_Otero. And thank you for listening. We'll be back next week with more Fireteam Chat.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.